Hello everyone, my name is Shoham, and today I will continue the tutorial, the last tutorial, which was Blender for complete beginners. It was for people who have never touched Blender ever, and I made it so that they don't rage while using Blender. Okay, so this time we'll be adding a light, a plane, like the ground. We don't want it bottomless, and I'll be showing you something about rendering engines. Okay, so and I'll try to make it as easy to understand as possible. So we'll start by adding a plane. So Shift A to add anything. So I'll be going to mesh, and then over here plane, right? Then we set the size of the plane to ah this much. I think this is fine. So let's move it a little down because this rotates, right? So the vertices will touch the plane. So I don't will go through it actually. So I don't want that to happen. So G to move it, and then Z to move it on the Z axis. So down. Okay, now I add light. To add anything, of course, you do Shift A, then go way down here and you click on light. There are many types of lights. You can choose point, sun, spot, area. I want to go with area. Okay. Now the light is under the cube and I don't want that to happen. So to move the light, I do G, then I do Z to move it on the Z axis. Then I do this and go to the light properties. The light should be selected, and I should be clicking on this property, the second one from the bottom. So I click on this. I set it to 10,000 watts. 10,000 watts. Oh no. I think added a comma, which shouldn't be there. Mistake. Yes. Now let's set the size to 5. No, not 5. Let's do 10. That's nice. Okay. Now let's talk about rendering engines. So to see what rendering engine you are using, you go to the properties, the second one from the top. Right now I'm using Eevee. Okay. So, and one more thing. So, if your Blender is lagging, what you do is save your project, close Blender, wait for a minute or two, and then open Blender again. It will be much. Okay. So, Eevee. Oh, I forgot. I have to close the graph editor. So, I do this. Go right in the middle between these two. Right click, join areas. See, this done. Okay. Over here I go to rendered view. I click on this. Okay, right now we are on Eevee. Okay, and there are three rendering engines: Cycles, Workbench, and Eevee. Workbench is not that great, but you can use it if you want. Eevee is way better than Workbench. Eevee shows all the materials, a little bit of shadows, uh, and it's fast. On the other hand, Cycles has a lot of detailing. It's really clear and it makes things look realistic. But because it makes things look really realistic, it's really slow also. So let's say I'm going to use Cycles for this, and you'll see the difference. At first, when you select Cycles, you'll see that it's a little pixelated. But in the final render means in the final download, the output, it will be much more clear. So right now I'm using the CPU. From CPU, I'll switch to GPU. So GPU compute. Okay. Now I select render, render. Um, render, render image. No, actually, I'll first set. Let's go to camera view. Let's see what the cube is looking like right now. Active camera. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so this looks okay. I'll adjust the focal length by selecting the camera like this, right at the edge. Then I do right click, adjust focal length. Now I'm zooming. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I zoom out a bit uh, till I see the shadow. Yes, I see the shadow here. No, something's wrong. You know what? It doesn't matter. So render, render image. Now I don't think you'll be able to see see the render. So I'll share it down in the description. So render image. Okay, it's rendering. I've s- so I am thinking of no mistake. I made a mistake. So I forgot to do something. Yes, so I'll go to solid and then I'll set the max samples to 20 because I want it to be a little quick. But it won't be that clear. So render image. Now let's see what the results are. Frame 19 and it's rendering 4. It has to get to 20 samples. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20. No, it's not 20 yet. It's loading. Right. Uh, and it's done. Okay. Now that's it for this tutorial. I'll I'll be uploading a new tutorial for the crab walk animation I posted. It'll be two parts. One will be the animating, the modeling, the animation, the rigging, adding armature and all of that. Okay, and the other will be the movement animation. No, I mean, sorry. In the first part, there'll be modeling and rigging. In the second part, there'll be movement. Yes. Okay, so thanks for watching. Make sure to click on the like button. I'll